Ho, ho, ho. I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Actually, me and my wife Karen would like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. To all our friends, our family, my subscribers, my followers, or whoever might watch this vid. So I just wanted to get that out of the way before I start my VOD today. I am Lowrider 408, aka Walter Wally, and today is going to be a short vid. It is Christmas Eve. I have a little bit of work to do, so I can't be too long. I'm going to try to get another video out. Probably, I'm hoping either next week or the start of the new year. So anyway, today I'm just doing a short one, so let's go for a little wander here. I have did a little bit of garage changing. There we go. I have did a little bit of garage changing. I did sell my pinball machine. The purpose of that was I do want to buy a couple e-bikes. We'll see what happens if I'm going to be even healthy enough to ride an e-bike in the spring. But we'll see when that comes. This is my garage Christmas tree. I'm pretty sure I got this from Karen's niece Beth quite a few years ago. It only comes out of Christmas, of course. Yeah, and this is my new setup on my desk. I got this here for my gimbal. This is a gimbal I'm using right now. I'll explain that a little bit later. But this here is a mounting so I could take my monitors off my desk. And I moved my desk right over in the corner where the pinball machine was. This is our picture organization. Let me get up here. I do have a new picture. I'm not sure if I show it to you or not, but I will show you again. It was just to add so to even things out on my collection here. Anyway, yeah, and then I put some new shelving up. Then I put a bottom shelving up also, which my computer was sitting on. Because when it was sitting on my desk, I could actually feel the cold air blowing from it, so I kind of got it away from me. Got all the lights lit up in the garage since it is Christmas. I don't turn them on very often unless I have lots of people coming over or something, then I'll turn them on. But yeah, these have all been presents over the years for birthdays and stuff from my friends. Don't mind the beer cans if you noticed them on the table. It's just my buddies were over a few days ago and we had a few beer and played some cribbage. Anyway, I'm going to walk outside. We do have lots of snow. Ooh, it's a little bit breezy out today, a little bit cool. But you can see there's a lot of snow blowing because of the way the garage is lower than the rest, so I have to snow blow all this snow out of the way so it doesn't run down into my garage. But we do have, the snow has melted, but we still do have quite a bit of snow. We actually do need more snow because my slough almost dried up. My slough, well, if you sound the place, it's a pond. My pond dried up, it's almost dried up below, and so we do need the snow. It was a lot higher. Snow's a little higher here, but that is from shoveling the driveway. And we're just going to take a little wander a little bit down this thing because I'm not going to be too long. Just give you an idea of how much snow we got. There is quite a bit of snow. Yeah, and this is all my shoveling. Of course, I got the whole length of the driveway to do also, which it takes me about an hour and a half to do everything. But that's the only exercise I really get is walking behind it because I'm not the most ambitious guy in the world. It's kind of a cloudy day today. Sun's trying to peek through. Hopefully it does. At least brighten things up so it looks a little bit nicer. Ooh, really feel the wind here. So the reason I got this, it's called a gimbal. It's kind of like a selfie stick. It's supposed to stop any vibrations, like if you're running or if I mount it to an e-bike. I'm hoping it'll stop all the vibrations. I'm going to do a little run because I want to test it. I haven't really tested it yet to see if it does. I won't run too far, but let's start a run, just see if it keeps the camera steady. Seems like it is. That's the purpose of it, and it does other things too. I'm still learning how it works. My honey berries are pretty well covered with snow, which is good, because I'm sure we will get some cold weather. It wouldn't surprise me, hit minus 30s, maybe minus 40s again this year. We have been recently. And I'm just going to go a quick jaunt back into the garage because it's kind of cool out. That wind's really cool. Might see if I can get my buddy Cliff over today. My buddy Dean's got family coming over, so I imagine he'll be over. And then you flip around again. There we go. Just going to put this on my table. Yeah, the reason I got the gimbal is for when we go bike riding. I can set it on an object and it will follow the object as long as, of course, it's within camera view. And that way I can maybe set it up for Karen, be back a little ways so you don't just see her, but set it up for Karen, and as we're riding it'll just kind of keep following her. Wherever she goes, the camera will follow. And it also does some other things. I'll show you a little something here. You can also, it's sitting now on my table. When you, let me get up here. Here, I'm gonna have to raise this a bit. It will also follow a person. If you set it for a person, like this is sitting solid on my table. To start it, to do it, see if it works or not. Boom, there it is, it's following now. So as I walk, the camera will follow me wherever I go. Whether I go up, down, around. It does everything. If I go down, it'll follow me down. If I go up high, it'll follow me up high, which is pretty cool. So I'm thinking that'll work great on e-bikes. With the e-bikes, I will be able to get a lot more content because I'll be able to do riding around. People can see around the area where I go. Both my buddies live a little ways away, but on an e-bike it should be no problem. But we'll see what happens. Still gonna get through the winter. You never know what's gonna happen. And I'm still waiting to get, I'm just gonna set this off, set it off, boom, there it's off. I just gotta get it set on me again here. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, it's set off now, so it just stays wherever I put it. Or if I move around, it'll go around. Anyway, that's the purpose of the gimbal. I'm hoping I'm getting Cliff over. We had Dino and Cliff over earlier in the week and we played some cribbage. I don't know if anybody knows how to play cribbage that follow me or not, but you can add up points and you use a board and you take your pegs as points. And we had a good game the other day, the three of us. We ended up playing 4 games. We each won a game. And we had to play the rubber game, the 4th game. We have a little ongoing thing going on that in cribbage it's impossible to get 19 points. It just won't add up. So you get 0. If you get a 19 hand, when you count, you get 0 points. So we got a little running thing going on that whoever gets the most 19s, whoever gets a 19 belongs to the 19 club, which is 0 points again. And whoever gets the most is the president of the 19 club. Well, the other day, you know, the average hands, you might get 1 or 2 a person during so many games. We played 4 games. I just happened to get 6. So I was the president of the club for that day. And obviously, with no points for 6 hands, well, that kind of gives you a less chance of winning the series. So I did not win the championship. And yeah, it was fun. I'm sure we'll see Dean again before the holidays are over. I'm going to invite Cliff over today, maybe play a couple games of crib. I do have stuff to do, but have a couple beer with him. We usually always get together on Christmas Eve to, you know, have a couple of beer and play a couple games of crib. As far as tomorrow goes, it'll be a reasonably quiet day tomorrow. Karen's brother comes over every Christmas. We don't see him a lot, but we do see him every Christmas, and it's usually just the three of us, unless somebody stops in a little later, but usually just the three of us for Christmas. Anyway, that's it. A Merry Christmas to everybody again, and like I said, I'm going to try to do a vid, or a VOD, I guess they call it, video on demand. I'm going to try to do a VOD either next week or early in the new year. So till then, remember to smile on. When you smile at somebody, it makes them feel good. When you smile just yourself, they say if you do it long enough, it'll make you feel a little better. So hopefully a smile will help you out, even if you're having a little tougher times this Christmas. But let's hope for the best. And so smile on, and we will talk to you next video. Thank you very much for watching.